Gmail, the gateway to a lot of the Google applications. I'm going to discuss really briefly threaded conversations, which is one of the primary benefits that I think a lot of people receive from the Gmail application. So threaded conversations basically group all your responding and replying emails together. Like you can see there's 16 responses to this conversation here at the Code for Library. And you can see your conversation in collapse form, which will give you a brief summary. And so you can pick and choose between the responses that you want to read. Or you can also see it in expanded form, which allows you to quickly scroll through all of the conversations and things. Another thing that I like is with Google Labs, you can create a document out of that conversation very rapidly, very easily, effective, nice, threaded conversations. Okay? Oops, sorry. Another feature that I find very useful in Gmail is labels and color coding. Labels allow you to just kind of rapidly tag items in the system instead of placing them in mailboxes. It automatically groups. And color coding really allows like things to pop out. So I color code clients, various messages and things like that that I really just kind of need to stand out into my attention as they come up. And that combined with multiple inboxes in Google makes the scrolling experience really effective in terms of finding the conversations or the things that I need to deal with very, very rapidly. It's very easy to do a color code. There's also a Google Labs application that will allow you to do custom colors, but pretty much once you have a label on it, you select the color that you want, tag it, and tag the conversations that you want to be color code that. Or I use filters. I use a lot of filters, but it's great. Okay, so then let's rapidly go through some of the other functionality. You can make conversations into documents. There's tons of filters and actions available, intelligent offerings, robust search. And most of the benefits, a lot of additional benefits, come from the Google Labs functionality in Gmail as well that integrates into a number of Google apps. So let's review Google Labs. You can activate Google Labs in your settings menu, and you do so. And for the application you're in, you then get a list of various functions that you can enable or disable as you desire. I very much like the task feature. Don't use the offline feature. I use the quick links feature a fair amount. There's things that can remind you to that you've forgotten an attachment. The custom colors on label is one that I use a great deal because, you know, the standard, I think, 8 colors that came with just aren't enough. I use can responses quite a bit. It was a missing function that I really loved in Eudora, the ability to use can responses with filters to do automatic replies to people, and it's a great function. So anyway, there are tons of great functions and features that you can turn on or turn off as you like. You can see the multiple inboxes, the create a document, text messaging and SMS chat, which I also use, and a number of things that are there available for your discretion. So fiddle around with it, turn it on. All right, and so that was Google Labs, and next up, let's quickly go into Google Docs. So Google Docs offers, through Google Labs, there's some integration with the Gmail. You can have folders and subfolders, lots of collaborations, offered opportunities, easy data entry, forms, versioning history, robust search, news and attachments. And basically what Google Docs is your replacement for Microsoft Office. So you can have basically word processing, spreadsheets, presentations, and then a forms interface that will allow you data entry. You can group things into folders. One of the things, you can share items with multiple people, allowing multiple edit or granular control, where you can basically allow some people to just view and others to edit, multiple owners and things like that. One of the things I find myself doing the most frequently is converting attachments from email into Google Docs, so that I never have to download the attachment to my computer to read it. I was finding that to be incredibly annoying, because otherwise I rarely use Microsoft Office anymore. And that was just another way that Google Docs allowed me to accomplish that. I do really want to quickly also mention Google Talk, because I think a lot of nonprofits overlook it, and it can be a great cost saver. Allows you to do chats and text-based messaging, but voice over IP as well. So you can make calls with no charges. You can also do video messaging as well. And then another hidden functionality I think that people don't use that much is book search. And for me, one of the greatest features of that is that you can search your own library. If you upload your ISBN numbers in your library, you can actually just search your own collection. I use that often to find what book references a particular phrase or something like that that I'm looking for, so I can pull the book off my shelf without going through 15 or 20 other books. So that's our presentation for tonight. If you go to this delicious site, listed right here, you'll find a list of all of the other references, including the link to this video presentation, as well as the link to the actual slideshow presentation, which may or may not have some notes on it. And that's it. That was our February, Wednesday the 18th of February, MadTech, Madison Nonprofit Technology Group discussion. There was a fair amount of cute question and answer. Unfortunately, you weren't there, so sorry. Maybe next time. The next meeting coming up is going to be March 18th. Again, at the Goodman Atwood Community Center, and Dennis Best will be doing the presentation, and it will be called 5 Insanely Cool Things You Can Do with Drupal. If you're already a Drupal user, come and share some of your own things that you do with Drupal or you think is great about Drupal. If you're not a Drupal user or you're just casually interested in Drupal, then definitely come. Dennis is the associate publisher at the Progressive Magazine here in Madison, Wisconsin, and I'm certain it will be a great presentation. Remember, MadTech meetings every third Wednesday of the month. See you later. Bye.